For some reason, my OBS crashed. I'm not sure why.
It's really hot.
Oh, thank you, Mina. Whoa, man. Holy moly. Thank you. I am beyond excited. All right. Let's see. It's my favorite color. Blue. Yep. Yep, that was what I needed. All right, the sunflower is like 99% there. It goes up, and then it comes down. Ready? Ready, ready. I think the problem is that these, like the platform delay, like this is good. That's fine. That's fine. The stem and the sunflower themselves are great. The problem now is the platform is dangling like that. That doesn't make any sense. Why would that make any sense? So I gotta fix that. All right. Yo, what's up, Arkmon? How you doing? My stream just crashed, so I had to do a little restart. I have been growing out the beard. You know, sometimes I just swap between beards, swap between beardless.
Lorm ipsum dolor sidamet. Consected to pisingalit, said to use mod temper and sidident at labor at dolor magnaliqua. Enim ad minim venim. Nostrad exercitation
Dude, is it gonna do the whole
labors
thing?
niziataliquipec.
Oh, what is this? What are... It's unfortunate I don't know the language. Oh, I only did like half of it. Actually, I feel like that's a bug with the AI text-to-speech. I feel like it should kind of do the whole thing, but I think it might have a length limit, and I have not configured it correctly. Okay, I resolve it in union, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Another window is owning it. This is good. This is getting fixed. Yeah, it wasn't my Wi-Fi actually. Oh, is my... Let me get rid of that screen cap, or that Sorry, I think my text... My OBS crashed, that's why I went down. It was just OBS. Yeah, OBS. I don't know why. Must be some plugin. I could probably check the crash log, but if it keeps happening, I can debug later. It do be like that, Will. It do be like that. Sometimes we crash. All right. I'm just waiting on this window to finish up. Some chow mein that my girlfriend brought home. All right, this is done. This is done. Which means this also should be done now, which is great. And then we're back on Fable for this one, because this actually, I think, requires a little bit of extra effort. I love broccoli, which is why no one else can have it. That's got to be like a... It's got to be a sentence that no one else has ever said. That's really impressive. I love finding sentences that are just no one's ever said that, man. No one's ever said it. It's impressive stuff. Have I ever fought for yogurt? I have not. But I'm imagining someone fighting in yogurt. That sounds really fun. Potentially, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's probably real nasty. All right. Well, we gotta keep it like not gibberish, you know what I mean? Forbidden Canada? Is Forbidden Canada America? Or what do you mean? That is a stickman gravy. How about that? He's laying down. Although his arms are like dangling in a way that suggests he's like floating in space or something. You know what I mean? It's the only way that stickman can exist. You can rotate him and stuff, but... Ah. Dude. Patrick Starr is one of my inspirations, I think. I think he's a good role model. I think he just gets it, you know? Lives in Iraq. Just hanging out. He's vibing. Alright, let's see. think this is done. Yeah, this is all done. Great. Bored at 3 a.m. It's the age-old classic, man. I think if you can't go to sleep, I don't know, do some cartwheels, man. Or watch the stream. That's pretty good. We're just hanging out. Wow, that was really, really yummy food. Sicko mode. It's good. A professional wrestler to fend off each line of code. Like there's a really cool clip that someone made of a platformer. So they made it so that way their platformer is aware of the text on your screen, so you could jump on the this paragraph would become a platform, and then they have a character that could navigate between all the windows with the character, and it would just jump around and stuff. It was really cool. Best friend moved from Canada to Saudi Arabia. Wow, that's a long distance move, man. But I'm glad you guys are staying in touch, dude. What do we got here? What is this? What have we done? Sunflower branch is allegedly moving along. Okay, the fly edge is going. This is going. I'm missing one window, I think. Okay, this is just totally separate. All right, sunflower platform. What do we got? Let's rip into it. Hopefully this feels right, because I would love to. Okay, so it comes up. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Come on, does it go down correctly? Come on. Come on, baby. It's a little too long. I should probably decrease that. That feels fine. That feels okay. That feels all right. That feels all right. I think we wrap this sucker. All right. I'm chilling with that. That was good. I think the platform works well. Might find a bug in the future, but that's decent. Yeah, Gravy. I think what I've learned about some honestly, Gravy, I feel like what you could do is just I don't know if you have a lot of experience with coding and everything, but as you're writing the story and like thinking about how the game is going to be played, just pop it into to Claude or ChatGPT and see what it can give you. I found that a lot of game design so far, for me at least, has been very iterative. This game is not very lore heavy, but like I think you discover what you actually want through making the game. You know what I mean? Like, making everything first works as one option. Another option is you make enough to get started, and then you kind of discover the plot as you go. You know what I mean? Yo, Griff, if you were going to be a meatball-filled tomato for the rest of your life, would you greet the seventh ghost of Christmas? I would. Although the sixth ghost of Christmas has beef with the seventh ghost of Christmas, and he said, don't talk to that guy, and I promised him I wouldn't. But if I'm a meatball, I feel as though my obligations would have been nullified. So, it's probably fine. If I were 5 inches in the Arby's CEO and the Wendy's founders 5 inches in you, which way are you moving? Downwards. Or upwards. I guess I don't know the orientation of them. Whatever the orientation is to escape. I think. The Ween album? What are we on about? You guys are sleepy, huh? Okay. Do. What is this? What is this asking? What is this asking? Yeah, I think this works. I think that works. Okay, we're spawning this up. And this is on its way as well. This is wrapping up. Cool. All right, platform is going to be in a sec, and then the wave editor should be in a sec. And then hopefully we'll fix the fly here. And then I think this is pretty good. I think that I'm happy with the progress we made today. Time zone am I in? I'm in PST. PT Pacific. It's only 12:30 right now. Hell time zone. I lived on the East Coast while growing up. I was an East Coast lad. But now I'm over here. All right. I like this. Okay, I like the screen pathing module. All right, sounds good to me. You can't let go. I think it's all right, man. If you know, I think the way that all that, like, you know, breakups and all that stuff works is you just have to I think the difficulty comes from reconciling present with possibilities of the present. That is, if you were still together, what could today be? But I think the thing to be aware of is, like, it's just not where you are, you know? And it's a little bit harsh, but it'll be all right. You're here today. You're chilling. You're alive. You're probably in your bed or in your home, and you got shelter. You're chilling. In terms of life, you got it. You're doing good, and in the moment, it'll all be okay, you know. And that's the thing to remember. Like, there are all these infinite possibilities of things that can be or could have been. But look, you gotta. I think practicing the gratitude today for. Damn, we live. I'm still chilling. You're gonna have plenty of new opportunities to meet new people, and there's 8 billion humans in the world. It'll be all right. Rough. Did I get a raise or a Red Bull? I don't know. Life's gruff. Life is gruff at times. Life is gruff. There's a nice book called The Power of Now, which is about this idea philosophically. Just that, and it's a pretty common philosophical theme. Just the idea that for example, if you meditate and you just are present, like it didn't blow my mind, but it just makes a lot of sense to me. There is no future, all right? There is no past. That does not exist. The past does not exist. The future does not exist. It exists in our heads. That's it. It only exists insofar as memory or a projection of the future, right? Does not exist. The only thing that exists is the present right now. In this moment right now, that's the only thing that exists. And if you think about it, the past is just the present that happened, and the future is the present that's going to happen. The only thing, therefore, that exists is the present, right? And it's very helpful to remember that there is no future. That's not a thing. There's like the past is not a thing either. We all exist only in this moment right now together. It's very cool. Thank you guys for being here. All right, main gained a fly. Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta let yourself. I really appreciated this perspective that was shared. I forget where I read it. But like when you get a cut, right? If you keep digging into that cut, you gotta it's gonna keep being a cut. But at the same time, if you rest and you let yourself, you put a Band-Aid on it and you say, okay, we're gonna let it heal. It's gonna sting for a while. We're gonna feel that pain. Your body takes care of it, man. You're not consciously thinking about regrowing skin and regrowing like everything that's needed for you to fix that cut, and yet your body does it. And one of the things that's really cool is that, hey, unpaid. One of the things that's really cool is that we often think only in terms of physical recovery, but your mind has that same recovering capability. Like but you have to let yourself feel the cut. You have to let yourself just sit in it for a little bit, and then your mind is gonna resolve it. When we run away from, like, you can't run away from a cut. Like, it's not how it works. But our mind's a little tricky thing. We can hide from things, or we can like make things worse for ourselves and stab the cut a little bit more. We kind of just gotta let it. Gotta sit in it and be sad, or be happy, or be like, process those things. That's what processing is. And then you come out of it and your brain resolves those toxins, man. It's just like it works. You don't think about fixing a cut on your body, and you don't think about resolving a painful experience. Yo, Unpaid, how you doing? It's a Friday night. He's about to be typing about all of his learnings. Oh man, he's stoked. He's stoked right now. This is it. This is the moment. This is the moment, man. But it's a lot of I think it's okay to be sad. It's okay, and you don't have to beat yourself up for feeling the ways that you feel. You're allowed to feel those ways. And in fact, you need to feel those ways. And you need to feel sad. You need to feel bored. You need to feel upset or angry or frustrated. These are necessary feelings, because then they help you. They guide you towards your body has to resolve those feelings and to process it. And if, like, for example, at TikTok, I was feeling bored and frustrated. And I found ways to stay bored and like stay angry or like frustrated, instead of trying to resolve it and like taking the steps to understand those feelings and move through it. Like you gotta sit with your feelings, and all your feelings are valid every single time. You're allowed to feel. You expressed, Gravy, that you felt frustrated that you can't move on. It's all right, man. You can feel that. You're allowed to feel that. You're allowed to feel what you gotta feel. And everything is valid for you, man. It's important. Yeah, unless you've experienced like when you've truly experienced yourself fucking up and things happening to you that are fucked up, and when you've experienced that a range of emotions. Like, I haven't experienced enough, but I've experienced a decent amount where like you have to cope with a lot of different things, and it's kind of like our minds are pretty cool. They end up processing things in really great ways. It hurts in the moment, but like everything works out if you trust your mind, and if you sit with it. It's very difficult though. It's easier said than done, for sure. Developmental psychology. My boy is clocking. I do think like there are different one alternative career path that you could go into unpaid. I'm reading this book called Addiction by Design, or Design by Addiction. It's about how casinos are designed and how slot machines became so addicting. And some of the developers of these machines and casinos, yeah, they were developmental psychology majors. They went to Harvard for design and psychology, and you figure out how to use that to understand. Yeah, this is the trauma that someone might have. How do we use that to fucking manipulate people and get money? So you could do that too. I don't know why you have to help people. Like helping people is kind of like you're not gonna have money for helping people. Help them lose all their money and spend it on slots. Criminology, dude, become the criminals. Study the criminals so you know why they made mistakes, and then you can do the opposite. Or like do the best parts of, their crimes. You know what I mean? Bill Gates shit? I have not. I don't really track Bill Gates's behavior, I suppose. Let's see. Continue. Boop, 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 boop. The thing is with this fly implementation, I've already written out what I need. I know exactly, like, this is performative, frankly. This is just for Claude. All right. This is on main. So the Sunflower platform should be done in a sec here. And this is going. All right. Not bad. Oh. Dude, there was something, you mentioned cold resistance. I read the other day there was a lot of research about when is the best time to get rid of your sponge for your sink. And I think that the common advice is about a week. You should have it for about a week. But then they did experiments of like, okay, well, like, what if you microwaved it? What if you clean your sponge, or what if you microwave it? And it turns out that when you microwave your sponge, it results in bacteria attaching to the sponge that's like super strong. It's like super heat resistant. So basically, like, since you're zapping it in a microwave, it becomes super heat resistant, which means when you have bacteria attached to the sponge and you're using like really hot water to clean something, the hot water isn't doing it. It's like not doing it anymore. So they found like, yo, you shouldn't be microwaving your sponges. Also, it's important that it's a wet sponge. You need to microwave the wet sponge, not a dry sponge. They actually, through the experiments, they found a lot of people caused microwave fires because they would be microwaving the dry sponge. It has to be a wet sponge. I learned a little bit about that. It was really interesting. Yeah, you shouldn't be microwaving yourself. That's actually another thing. If you stand in front of a microwave, yeah, if you can go check out your microwave, there are these little holes, like in the on the door of the microwave, which helps prevent the waves from coming out at you. It's kind of neat. At least that's my understanding. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But if you go look at your microwave, you'll see that there's tons of holes on them. Bum 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 bum. NIH article linking Black Death and autoimmune disorders. I have not. I do not. I don't think it computes. What is the? I'm not sure. What is that? No. this is combined. We're done with the sunflower platform. Cool. Cool. The sunflower is in fact in. We are done with that. Booyah. Why would improving your immune system make you more vulnerable to diseases? I guess I'd have to actually read this, huh? You're gonna make me actually read? Okay, Colin. Okay. I'm not actually that brain dead with vibe coding. Oh, 40% more likely? That's kind of hype. It was near ERAP2. ERAP2 breaks pathogens into smaller pieces. Oh, this is just unfair. So people just like get a little bit better breakdown logic in their body. Is that what it is? Dude, Always Sunny is awesome, man. It is a banger show. It's for sure. It is. I'm a big fan. Such a good show, man. It's such a good show. I'm a LARPer though. I've only watched like the first 3 seasons. I'm a LARPer. We got Danny DeVito in there at least though. But it's from what I've watched, it's amazing. I need to finish it. There's just so many things I need to finish. I'm like in the middle of watching One Piece. Got a lot of things to watch. Got a lot of things to do. Oh. What's happening with Goomba? Goomba. Hi, bud. What's wrong? You okay? Hi, bud. Come up. You don't want to? Okay. All right. Came over. He doesn't want to say hi. Huh? Yeah, I definitely gotta finish. I gotta finish that show. Oh yeah. That was a banger episode. The tree episode. They're all scumbags. Every single character is a scumbag. But it's like so interesting seeing them like try to learn or like just make like crazy decisions. It's just so entertaining, man. It's so fun. So fun. You must love it because the psychology, like they've got so much fucked up shit in their brains and souls that like it's just good interactions, man. It's fun. Kumba, you okay, buddy? You all right? Hey, pal. What's up? Poor Mina trying to sleep. don't think she's sleeping yet. I would love to finish these features here, but guys, it is 12:53. I gotta go to Capoeira class at 11, and I gotta walk Goomba here. And I'm about to walk Goomba in the middle of the night here. Yeah, perfect timing. Have a good sleep. Will, thanks for swinging by, man. I hope to see you in the next streams. Let me dude, only turf. This guy's doing some vibe coding. Let's see. All right, yeah, I'm gonna raid this fella. Only turp. Never seen their stream before. I don't know what their dynamic is. Goomba's losing his mind. He's freaking out, man. Goomba's losing it. Oh, Goomba. Alright. It was a pleasure chatting with you guys. Unpaid, drink some electrolytes and have some food. Guys, yeah, unpaid is awesome. It's a fact. Let me see. Who am I following? Is anybody online that I really want to raid? Okay, let's raid this gentleman, only terp. Seems like they are also vibe coding. I have no idea what they're vibe coding, and I guess we'll find out, man. All right, let's go for it, guys. It was a pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow with some more coding. I'll probably be live probably early afternoon. I have Capoeira class, and then I'll go live. Oh, we're already raiding the. Oh, I can cancel. We'll raid him next time. We'll raid him next time. Snark. All right, we'll raid Snark. Who's Snark? Snark. What are we at? Who's Snark? Snark. Pow World. What up, Snark? All right. We'll see what Snark thinks about my vibe coding stream. Tell him I was vibe coding. All right, man. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice sleep. Have some pleasant dreams and such. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be patient with yourself. And Jork it or something. All right, guys. I'll see ya. Bye. Peace. See ya. Raid time. Raid time.